All right, welcome to the relationship show. Here's just a question. So, this woman is 29, her husband is 30. She says, my husband forgot my birthday. Should I just go and get myself a cake? So, that depends. It's like, what is your outcome? So ask yourself that. It's like, what am I trying to accomplish? What emotion am I trying to accomplish by buying myself a cake? Because if you can ask that, I mean, there are healthy, that's either healthy or it's really not healthy for you to do that. So it's like, not healthy would be, if you're just going to buy a cake and then basically showcase this cake and showcase how your husband forgot and then punish him and then be in this like feeling sorry for yourself state, and then it's like no one loves me, and then it's like you can choose that route. You have the right to choose that route. No one's going to stop you. But then also your other option was to buy it for yourself and maybe just eat the cake and just go enjoy the day, and maybe like go to a nice like nature spot that you like, or some kind of hike, and then reward yourself with like a cake for your birthday or something like that. It's something that's like, my outcome of feeling what I'm trying to achieve by this is to reward myself. It's like, man, I did another incredible year. Look how much I accomplished. Look how much I did. Look how much I gave. And if you're doing that just to celebrate yourself, yeah, I mean, that could be, a very good thing. It's like giving a gift to yourself. And then your other option is just to not do anything, and not buy yourself a cake, and then see if he'll remember, or maybe a hint. You give him some hints that it's your birthday, because it's like sometimes guys forget, and it's like oftentimes what we'll see, especially on like anniversaries and things along that line, is like big days and big events like mean a lot to women. Traditions, and not to say that doesn't mean a lot to men as well in a lot of cases, because it does, but oftentimes like women put a very strong emphasis on like birthdays, or you know events like that, big events, or some kind of celebration. um, and so in those situations, if you are exclusive, it is important to make some kind of gesture. I talk about like not giving like flowers and like things along that line too soon, because it can come across as really just being like a bribe for the other person to like you. It takes away mystery, because if you see you're giving someone flowers, it's like you're totally committed from day one. And so, like early stages, I don't think is a good strategy to give gifts to the person you're like dating or trying to get exclusive or whatever in an early stage. But later on in the relationship, um, it can really show that you care by giving these gestures. And it's like what these gestures represent. It's like, why do women like flowers? Do they like it just because they look pretty? No, it's really because it represents that you care about them. And so it's like little gestures to show that you care about them on, big events especially mean a lot to women. And so, it can be tough. It can be tough for women to go through this, and it can be tough, on the men too. It's like me personally, and a lot of other guys I've observed, is that it's like they don't put as big of an emphasis on it. So it's like they don't see it as important. Um, and so oftentimes they'll forget, or things along this line. Um, but it's something that you really should remember, because there's just a lot of pain, I guess, associated if you don't do it. And there's a lot of pleasure really if you do. So I mean, it's like, remember your your woman's birthday, man. But from her perspective, it depends what you want to feel. It's like, where are you going to go? You have the choice to make that. Do you want to feel sorrow, or feel sorry for yourself by putting the other person down, or making this big scene on how everyone forgot, no one cares about you? Or do you want to celebrate yourself? Or do you want to just hint, and then um, get him to realize, just decide what you want to feel. Everyone has that right to decide. It's up to you.